Welcome to the Oregon Hatchery Research Center, a state-of-the-art salmon research facility located in the Coast Range of Oregon. The facility was built in 2005 as a partnership between Oregon State University and the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, and has been at the forefront of salmon research since then. ODFW provides a staff of 3 skilled fish culturists to care for the research animals in the building, facilitating research of all kinds. In the last 16 years, research has looked at all stages of salmon development, including how best to incubate eggs, how to sterilize fish for stocking in lakes, how fish navigate the streams and oceans, how adults choose mates, and how to grow fish that are more like wild fish and less like traditional hatchery fish. Staff at the OHRC care for the research fish and work with project leaders to design and build apparatus and projects that answer the research questions. There's a full shop on site, and staff are comfortable with fabricating out of wood, metal, and plastic. If a request is more than can be feasibly done at the facility, there are several local fabricators in metal and plastic that have been utilized in the past. To help facilitate these and other projects, the facility includes a dedicated wet lab, dry lab, and outdoor space to allow researchers to design a project that will answer their questions. As the facility is located 1 hour from Corvallis and Newport, there are dorms on site, a kitchen, and a nearby caterer. There are also meeting rooms and research offices to give places for discussions and planning. The dry lab is designed to be stocked with the chemicals and equipment needed to do projects. The cabinets are labeled, and staff are able to order any additional items needed. The space includes several freezers, a deionized water station, and a fume hood. The wet lab is a modular space. There are 5 Canadian troughs that can be brought in for rearing fish, several shallow troughs and picking troughs, multiple 2-foot and 3-foot circular tanks, and 6 heath stacks for rearing eggs. There are also 12 observation tanks that can be flow through or recirculating. In the winter, water can be sourced from Carnes Creek and/or Fall Creek, and in the summer it comes from Fall Creek. Water can be delivered at the ambient creek temperature, chilled or heated as requested. The space can be emptied completely to allow for addition of other apparatus such as behavior arenas, small electromagnetic towers, and Y mazes. All the water for the lab comes into the building through the water process room. Here water can be filtered through a drum filter, treated with UV light and/or heated or chilled. This is where decisions are made about the water source as well. There are 24 single dorm rooms upstairs, set up in groups of 2, 3, or 4. Each group shares a bathroom. There's also a large common room with a shared kitchen. Food and bedding are not provided, but there are 2 stoves and 2 refrigerator freezers available, as well as cookware and dishes. The facility also has a full laundry room available. Outside, there are circular tanks of various sizes. There are 7 12-foot, 28 6-foot, 5 4-foot and 18 3-foot circulars. The water for these tanks come from Fall Creek year-round. There are also 4 raceways that can be utilized for large groups of fish. Staff are on site year-round to care for fish and respond in case of emergency. In the tank farm, there is a large electromagnet that can be used to create specific magnetic fields. A single large tank can be placed inside the electromagnet to test large fish, or multiple buckets can be used for replication. Another of the unique systems at OHRC are the simulated streams. These 4 streams are designed to be replicates of one another, and the layout can be manipulated as needed. Past research has included adult spawning locations, macroinvertebrate composition, flow around woody debris, and fish movement past barriers. The streams can be equipped with wireless cameras and have utilized pit tag readers in the past. Fall Creek is a wild fish only stream, so there is a fish ladder and fish trap to remove any hatchery strays from the creek, and to quantify the number, species, and size of fish returning to the creek. Each fish handled has a fin punch taken for genetics and isotopic analysis. All water for the facility that comes from Fall Creek enters via the intake. As the water is used as it comes from the creek, there is a potential for pathogens to enter experiments, particularly during the summer. Staff is trained in identifying and treating for various bacterial and parasitic organisms. ODFW has a fish pathologist and veterinarian on staff that is available 7 days a week to help prescribe treatments and verify staff observations. Research at the OHRC can fall under 2 categories: applied research and strategic research. Strategic research is your more traditional large projects. Applied research is looking at things that directly will affect hatchery practices. Any work done at the facility needs to meet the mission. There are 3 parts to the mission. First, to understand the mechanisms that create differences between wild and hatchery salmon and steelhead. Second, to develop approaches to best manage these differences to help meet fishery and conservation objectives. And third, to help Oregonians understand the role and performance of hatcheries in supporting and protecting Oregon's native fish. For more information, please visit our website.